Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow tutorial for you guys. I had some requests for the Rose in the Air Wet n Wild palette, so I picked that up. It was like $5.99. That's why I chose these palettes, because they're super affordable and they're really good. These colors are beautiful. They kind of remind me of like fall, and I'm wishing it was fall right now here in Texas, but it's still hot as shit. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna try to make this video quick and as informational or informal as I can for you guys. So I already did the rest of my makeup. My eyes are already prepped with foundation, so it's kind of got like a tacky feel to it. That's gonna help with the eyeshadow sticking to it and lasting all day, as well as I set my face, and that will help as well. So the cool thing about these palettes is they actually have, it says like a transition shade and a transition shade. So let's see. For brushes, I'm gonna like describe for you guys what kind of brushes they are. I use cheap brushes, as I said. Everything is on a budget for me. So I don't have, some of these brushes don't have like an actual brand, because I got them from like TJ Maxx or like Marshalls or even Ross. And so on the brush themselves, they don't have an actual name or like a number. So I'm just gonna do my best to describe them to you so you guys can kind of get the idea. So yeah, so first I'm gonna go in with this brush, which is actually the only brush that I have that is like a brand brush, and it's a Sigma brush. It's the tapered blending brush E40. Basically all you're gonna want to start off with is your transition shade. So that's gonna be one of those two shades in the palette. And you want a tapered, fluffy blending brush. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start with this lighter one first. And I'm just gonna dip into my pan, get it going. Go ahead and blend that out right in the crease. So there's that. My brush is a little wet because I just used a makeup rag and I cleaned off my brushes right before this video, which wasn't the best because now they're not blending that well, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Alright. So there's that. Yeah, like I said, my brush is a little wet, so it's kind of sticking weird to this little side right here. But I'm gonna make it work. I'm just gonna keep blending it out. The fun thing about makeup is like really, you can always kind of fix it. It's art. It's the same thing. You know, you make a wrong line, you can always take a different color and kind of like go back and fix it somehow. So there's that. Okay, next I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye real quick. Same shade, just rubbing that in the crease, blending it all out. Right. Okay, so it looks a little crazy right now, but like I said, we're gonna go back and kind of like fix it, okay? Next, I'm gonna go in with, I really wanna use like this really pretty red, but I'm gonna go in with this orangey one, and I'm gonna take a fluffy, denser, smaller version than that first brush, basically. This brush it just says it's an eyeshadow brush, so yeah. So we're gonna go in with that really orangey one, and I'm just gonna build that up right in the corner. and kind of down on the lid a little bit. And I'm using a different motion with my brush than I did with that first one. That first one I'm kind of like sweeping it into the crease. This one I'm more patting it into there because I really kind of want that color to show up. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna go back in with this one. Same thing, I'm gonna be patting it into just that corner crease area. That's like a really pretty shade. I'm in love. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, I really like these shadows. They blend out really well. Obviously, there are drugstores, so you're going to get some kickback. Just tap your brush off. I did my foundation beforehand. Sometimes I like to do it after. That way, in case I get any of the fallout down here, I can kind of just clean that up. But today I'm kind of being careful, so hopefully I won't get any of that in there. Okay, so next I'm going to go for it. I'm going to use this reddish one. And this one, I'm going to just take so compared to this one's going to be a little more fluffy. This one is more flat compared to this one. So this one is what I'm going to use to do my under eye. I'm going to use that red in the under eye with a brown, just to have that color in there, but I don't really want it as a main color on the top lid. So yeah, we're going to take that red right in there, and I'm going to just run it around. The bottom lash line. And that just added like a real fun color down there. Kind of give it a pop. And you know what, now that I'm looking at it, I'm probably going to add a little bit into the crease too. Just to give it a little more, not just that color down there. And I'm going to use the same brush. What I'm going to do is just like not exactly right where that orange one is, like right after it. Very lightly, I'm going to go and tap that color. Just on the eyelid, not going up to the crease area. So kind of like right where my pupil is. I'm really going to tap that color into it. So it shows. There's that. I'm going to go ahead and do the same with this eye. Yeah. So yeah, my brushes are a little damp. Some of the product is clumping a little bit, as you guys can see. I'm just going to go back in with this fluffier brush and kind of try to blend some of that out. Okay, that's better. Then I'm going to go back in with the flat one that I was using the red with, and I'm going to take this dark brown right here, and I'm going to do just the corners under here. Blend that in with the red. I'm going to leave the red kind of in here more. Same thing. And then I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush. And I'm going to blend the three colors that I did right here in the crease more together. Yeah. And really blend out that red over there. there's that so far. Next I'm gonna go in with this shimmery one right here. And I'm just gonna use my fingertips actually. Normally I would cut the crease and do something a little more fancy, but I'm trying to keep it simple for you guys. It's just a quick, like, could be everyday eyeshadow if you're using different colors. Obviously these colors are gonna make it look a little more glam, but yeah, so I'm just gonna go in right with my finger. I'm gonna use like my middle finger. I'm just gonna take it like that. And then I'm just gonna pat that in. Right on the other side, right after I put that dark red. Same with this side. Okay. So you see how I'm leaving this area right here? It's because I'm going to add a different color. I'm going to use this brush, which is an e.l.f. brush. This is the e.l.f. Eyeshadow C brush. It's just a really dense brush, sorry. And then I'm going to go in with the lighter shimmery shade. And that's where I'm going to go ahead and dip my brush in, get a good amount of product. And I'm going to take that and blend the two. Okay, you see how I did that? And I'm using like a sweeping motion to blend this corner into that corner. You want to go and do the same with the other eye. Sweeping motion towards that other color. Okay. And then I'm going to go, and I like to brighten the eyes a little bit. Take it into the corner right here. That really brightens the eye and makes it pop a little more. Right? Next, I'm going to go back in with this fluffy transition shade brush. I'm going to get some of the product off. And I'm just going to go in with this matte shade, just to top off the top. Kind of blend everything else together. If you want, you can add a highlight up there. I'm not doing any highlight today because I'm keeping like the face really simple and I'm just going for like a bold eye. So yeah. So there's that, and then you can take the brush, and if there's any spots that you feel like just really need more blending, just go in and blend that out. This side looks like I need a little bit more of that orange shade, so I'm going to go in with that orange shade and really get in that crease right there. Same with this side, I'm going to do it to this side. Really want that color to show up. So I'm going to go back in with the fluffy one. Blend out that crease area. And take that red again. I really want that red to kind of stick out more. So I'm going to go back in with that again. And get that just right underneath where I put that orange, right on the lid actually. Blend it out. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna curl the lashes, put lashes on, and that's pretty much the look. So yeah, I'll be right back after I put on my lashes. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. I added my lashes. Go ahead and close my eyes so you guys can take a look. Again, this is using the Wet n Wild Rose and Air palette. It was like $5.99. Let me know how you guys like this tutorial. Let me know if you guys are interested in other tutorials or other palettes that you guys really want to see me try. And I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. Stay tuned for next week and have a great day. Thanks, guys.